Good morning, everybody. Today is actually not the third day. It was yesterday. Today's Monday morning. I actually have to go get ready for my first appointment. But before I do anything, I really wanted to just do like a final recap of the show. Because yesterday, oh my goodness, it was amazing. I watched some demos by Sue Zecco, Sue Watson, Lisa Leedy. I had an amazing conversation with Lisa, by the way. Oh my goodness, she's such an awesome person. Um, Sue Zecco, even. My wife and I ran into her at the SkyTram right there next to the conference center because, we figured out we could take the SkyTram over to the airport and have like a little coffee date together at the atrium at the airport. But anyways, why is my phone acting like this? Oh, poor connection. Ah, man. Hopefully people can see this. But anyway, oh, bad connection. What? Poor connection. Okay. Hold on. You know what? Maybe if I move closer to the house. I just got back from the gym working out, so maybe it's because I'm kind of far from my router here. Okay. So just wanted to give a few thoughts about the Atlanta Pet Fair. Um, so Sue Zecco, we run into Sue Zecco at the air tram, and she's got her bags and she's ready to go to the airport. Me not even thinking like an idiot. I'm sitting there telling her, oh my goodness, how much I respect her and everything. And here comes her tram, and she's running now to get in, and it's like, wow, this internationally renowned groomer. So respected, really an industry great, a great person in the industry in every sense of the word. And here she is, like running with her carry-on bags and stuff, because she wanted to take the time and actually listen and talk to me. What? Like these people were amazing. I felt like any one of those demonstrations was worth the whole price of the conference. Any one of those classes that I took really probably worth the price of the conference. Little things like, for example, while Suzeko was doing the demonstration, she was telling us about the poodle that won the competition. That she was a judge. She said she had to choose her because she put lines on, and this is Suzeko's saying it. She said she put lines on a poodle that had no hair, pretty much. He was saying that's extremely difficult to do. And this girl that won the competition with that poodle, she had been growing the coat out since October last year. So that's like almost 6 months. That's like half the year she's been preparing for this 2 hour competition. So the competition only took about 2 hours, but it took her half the year to prepare for it. No wonder she won, right? I mean, little thing, insights like that. um, I remember Sue Watson was telling us just what was it? I wrote it down, anyways. I can't even remember now, but there's, I mean, just so many like just gems of information. One little thing that I remember Sue Watson did. She lifted the tail up. I usually pull the tail down and kind of hold pinch where the hair is like dragging on the floor and clip it that way, then lift it back up and plume it and tidy it up. Sue Watson actually lifted up the entire tail, and then the hair that hung below the anal area, she just trimmed around there. Wow, I mean, the Maltese. She did a Maltese demonstration, and I didn't know that the top knot started from the inside of the corners of the eyes. I did it from the outside corner of the eyes. No wonder my top knots look so jacked up. I mean, wow. And now I actually have two Maltese today that I'm doing, one after another, and like I'm so excited actually to go and do these Maltese and apply what I just learned this weekend. And I think, if anything else, these conferences are super important to go to, just so we can keep that passion alive. That what do you call that? That burning desire, to do what you're good at, and to really work on your craft and become a true artist. It's like that spark, that fire gets reignited, and if it's already going strong, I mean, it just adds fuel to that flame, to go to these conferences. And um, the thing is, I just like the insecure part of me was like, oh, they probably all hate me, because I got a few. I know for a fact that a couple of groomers that are well known in the industry don't like me. They made it pretty clear. So I just thought that they all don't like me. That couldn't be further from the truth. I mean, Lisa Leedy and Sue Watson, they were like, send me a friend request on Facebook. I did. Boom, immediately they accepted. Like, these are real people, and these are really good people, and they really want to share their knowledge with us. And these demos were free. I mean, the last demos I saw yesterday, they're all free. Tons of information, valuable information. So I rambled long enough. I just obviously had a good, obviously had a great experience. I loved all the classes. Um, there's this one on personal branding. I really, really, really liked. And one of the biggest takeaways for me was that marketing is not advertising. I always thought marketing was just another word for advertising. Advertising is asking for the sale. Marketing is every bit of context. And I'm quoting Vicky Swanson, Sanson, I think. But anyways, um, she was saying every bit of contact, meaning everything we do, everything we say, how we answer the phone, how we speak to people, how we react to other people. Every single bit is marketing. If you're in business for yourself, every little bit of contact, it should be considered marketing. It should be considered expressing who you are. Wow, I mean, and advertising is asking for the sale. And the reason why I think that is so clear, it's so important to be clear on that, was because I thought marketing was advertising. So I feel like sometimes I may have asked for the sale, not meaning to, thinking that I was trying to be a good marketer. Like, for example, I'll say, here's a great tip on the nails. Don't forget to watch my YouTube channel, or something like that. And I never really did that because it made me feel uncomfortable. But what I'm saying is, like, I would say, like, oh my goodness, I'm so grateful for all these people scheduling their dogs. Make sure you get on the schedule before it's too late. Something like that. Even that is advertising. And if we do that too much, then I feel like we become that network marketing friend, that you avoid, because every time they call you or every time they want to hang out, they're going to try to sell you on something. We become that person, I think, on social media. So, I mean, I can just go on and on, but if you have a chance, if you have an opportunity, I would recommend going to the Atlanta Pet Fair. If you're out west, Super Zoo. There's Groom Expo West. There's Groom Expo in Pennsylvania. I mean, there's shows all over the country all year long. No matter where you are, you should be able to find a good conference or trade show to be able to go to. And even if you don't take the classes, I know day one I said if you're not taking the classes, you're probably wasting your time. I take that back. Even if you're not taking the classes, just to go around and sit down and watch these demonstrations and ask these industry leaders some questions, and just, I mean, they're funny. Oh my goodness, we were laughing. They were talking about, anyways. I really got to get going. I really appreciate everybody watching this show, this channel. My wife and I are talking about what exactly we're going to do. I think we're going to do like a 30-minute Q&A show, unless we have a guest, and then we'll make it an hour. But we're still kind of working out the details. Steel Texas Gal, thank you so much for all the recommendations. We're going to actually put a lot of those in play. Like the little short clips about grooming tips of the day and things like that. So my wife and I are going to kind of work out the format, and that way it stays consistent, and we'll see everybody back in April. Thank you so much for joining me during my trip here to the Atlanta Pet Fair. Hopefully my I guess my review, my review, my vlog about the Atlanta Pet Fair has helped if you're trying to make a decision whether or not to go next year. I'll see you guys. Bye.